Hello, it's been a while. What can I say? Life has been busy, as I'm sure it is for you as well. Between the weather being nice, spending more time outside, being busy, being a dad, coaching with my clients, being on social media just hasn't been that big of a priority. But I did want to stop in, say hello, and if you've been nosying around this page a little bit, then you've seen that I've released details on not just a trip to Scotland, but like the trip to Scotland. Like, this is going to be an amazing trip / experience. And so I wanted to just talk about that a little bit. Now, what is it? What are we doing? So next September, so September 2027, the 15th through the 26th, I'm going with 12 people, and we are hiking the historic West Highland Way. What is that? It is a hike through historic routes, through farmland, through fields, along shorelines, along lochs, through mountains, and we actually end at the base of the tallest mountain in the whole UK. And so we'll hike over the course of 9 days, and it will be just under 100 miles. And so outside of the physical aspect, which will be incredible, we'll be hiking anywhere from, I believe, 7 to 15 miles a day. And so it's going to test you physically, it's going to test you mentally, it's going to test you emotionally in obvious ways. But what I'm really excited about with this trip, and where I think some of the true value comes in, is it's not just, can you hike 7 or 10 miles in a day? Can you do that 2 days in a row, 3 days, 4 days, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row? But also being in the landscape that we're going to be in. Now, if you've never been to the Scottish Highlands, they're truly amazing, like magical. I had the honor of going there a few years ago, and there's nothing like the silence, the solitude, the expansiveness of it, the beauty of it, and there's just something that really does feel magical there. And I think in today's modern world, where I am literally talking into a phone in a parking lot surrounded by cars and people, where our attention just goes in so many different places and we have so many different responsibilities, where the age of, I call it digitalization and distraction, is so rampant. We need this more than ever now. We need a designated time in our life to go out, to move our bodies, to be in nature, to be around other like-minded people, to ask questions, to think, to not talk at all if we don't want to. I think this is something that's really missing in our society. I mean, gosh, just anytime you open your phone, we are all bombarded by, war and all these, political things, which is not the point of this video. And it's not to say these things don't matter, but we need to give ourselves space. We're, agree or not, our bodies, our psyches, our nervous systems, our emotional state, we're not designed to take on the pain of 6 billion people in the world. And so this trip is designed to give you space, to give you intention, to allow you to move your body, celebrate your body, and meet some new cool people along the way. And so, look, I could talk about this forever. If you are interested in the details of this trip, I'm only taking 12 people. We've got a couple people signed up already. I'll link the details in the comments of this video. And if you have questions for me, if you're like, Alex, I don't know if I can do that, that's a lot, let's talk about it. I want to make sure this is a good fit. I want to make sure you can get through, obviously, this experience. And so anything at all, let me know. But I know this is going to be life-changing for the right people. So if that's you, let me know. I want to hear from you.